Number 12. The Dark History of New Year, a celebration with a shadow. Every year on January 1st, the world celebrates new beginnings. Fireworks explode across the sky, people kiss at midnight, and millions gather in New York's Times Square to watch the crystal ball drop. New Year's Eve feels like joy, hope, and fresh starts. But the history of New Year is not only about celebration. Hidden beneath the lights and music is a much darker story, one filled with fear, disasters, superstition, and tragedy. The idea of celebrating the New Year began thousands of years ago. In ancient Mesopotamia and Rome, New Year rituals were deeply connected to gods, sacrifices, and the fear that if the rituals were done incorrectly, disaster would fall upon the people. For many cultures, the New Year was not guaranteed. It had to be earned by pleasing higher powers. Fast forward to the United States. Today, the most famous New Year celebration in the world happens in Times Square, New York City. Millions watch the ball drop on TV, but very few know how dangerous this celebration once was. In the early 1900s, before the modern security systems, Times Square gatherings often turned chaotic. With massive crowds packed tightly together, people were sometimes crushed, trampled, or injured in stampedes when panic spread through the crowd. New Year's Eve became linked with another danger as well: fire. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, fireworks and open flames were common parts of the celebration. Across the U.S., multiple cities recorded deadly fires starting from New Year parties. Wooden buildings, crowded dance halls, alcohol, and fireworks created the perfect recipe for disaster. In several tragic cases, doors were locked to prevent unpaid exits, trapping people inside burning rooms. These incidents changed American fire safety laws forever. But perhaps the most famous New Year fear in modern U.S. history came in the year 1999. It was called Y2K. As the year 2000 approached, rumors spread that computers around the world would fail at midnight because software stored dates with only 2 digits. Many Americans believed power grids would collapse, planes would fall from the sky, bank systems would erase money, and the modern world would shut down instantly. People stocked food, withdrew cash, and built bunkers. Some even said it was the beginning of the end of the world. When midnight finally came, nothing catastrophic happened. But the panic revealed something important about New Year. It is not only a celebration of the future, it is also a confrontation with fear of the unknown. Alcohol also plays a dark role in New Year's history in the U.S. New Year's Eve is one of the deadliest nights of the year for traffic accidents caused by drunk driving. Police, hospitals, and emergency services prepare weeks in advance, knowing the celebration will bring tragedy along with laughter. Many families never forget New Year's Eve, not because of joy, but because they lost someone that night. Even the famous New Year's resolutions, promises to change our lives, have a darker psychological side. Studies show that when people fail their resolutions, they experience guilt, anxiety, and depression. A celebration of hope can silently become a reminder of failure. Yet, despite this shadowed past, people continue to celebrate. They gather with friends, count down the final seconds, and look toward the future. Maybe that is why New Year remains powerful. It exists right on the border between fear and hope. Behind the fireworks, there are stories of panic. Behind the cheers, there are memories of loss. Behind Happy New Year, there is the understanding that time keeps moving, whether we are ready or not. The dark history of New Year reminds us of a simple truth. Every beginning carries the weight of what came before. And at midnight, when the world goes silent for one brief second, we feel both things at once: the fear of the unknown and the courage to step into it anyway.